stream, and I'm going to see if it works out. But I want to share something. But
don't touch any buttons you don't know because you're going to break something.
I think I got it. So first, while I'm kind of getting myself set up here, everyone, don't forget you can join us at our streams. We're on Twitch. We're on the WIRX Facebook page. Most importantly, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that so you don't miss out on web exclusive content. Not that it's any better, obviously.
It's just you can see the madness.
Right. You can see what is going on right now for some reason. So, okay, now that I got that out there, I want everyone who has a chance, get to our stream. And I want to just, after this weekend, I need to vent, okay? And I think this will be cathartic.
What do you got? What'd you do?
And also, too,
what happened?
I want to get to a point where everyone else realizes what I realize. So I'm going to share a screen here. I'm going to do a little John Madden for you, okay?
Oh, here we go. You got your Fox Skadoodle. Hey, here's the guy.
Right.
Over here, then boom.
So can you see this okay? Can you see what I have? I have a map up here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this. And I want to just circle an area, okay? I want to circle an area.
Exactly what you're going to circle.
I'm going to circle from about here to right about maybe now. Let's do a little bit more. I did a little zigzag there. Maybe like this area.
You need a bigger marker. I can't see it.
Can you not see? Okay, let me get up here. I got to go bigger. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, let's try. Is that better?
No. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's yellow. Okay. Why is it yellow? You should make it black.
Should I make it black? I was trying to be like John Madden. He always uses yellow.
Oh,
right?
you're right though. Yeah. Hey, here's a guy.
Hey, here's a guy. Look, he's got the. So this area I circled. Do you want me to use black so you can see it better?
No, I can see it now. I can see it.
Yeah. So anyway, this area where I circled, okay, it's a garbage area full of garbage people, and I think something needs to be done.
John Madden the situation to say that these people in this area.
Something needs to be done in this circled area. You know, it's right before Michigan City, and all of this whole.
You got a scenario where you're driving in this part of the lake,
right
around here. These people are absolute garbage. Boom.
I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be more specific. This area right here. I don't understand how a place can be.
Gary, isn't it?
Oh. I don't see how a place can be so terrible, how everything can suck so bad.
You know what's amazing about Gary? Is it's like the one piece of land that Indiana has on the lake. It's like the most beautiful spot that Indiana has. And what do? They put Gary in there. And it's just terrible. It's the worst.
Like what
are you doing, Indiana?
We had to get some food, and we stopped in like Elgin, Illinois, okay? And I just went in. I was going to get my daughter a Happy Meal, okay? I was just going to hopefully get us back on the road.
Why'd you stop there? You keep driving. No,
I know, but it was the only place. It was the only place we could stop before we got into like Chicago, right? And then it was going to be a mess. I was pulling the camper, so I was like, oh, this can't be that bad. It was awful. The people there were terrible. I stood there for probably about 10 minutes. No one came to the front.
Stop there.
I know.
Especially with a child. What are you doing? That's irresponsible. So my dad stopped in that area one time going to a swap meet. You know what the guy told him? So what are you doing? He's like, get back in your truck and he's like, don't stop at even stoplights.
You know, this was
town.
This was before, like, I figured it would be, but no. So again, everything right here just needs to be carpet bombed, and we just need to start over. All right, here. I'm going to do, this is what we need to do. Just exit out. All right.
Hey, boom.
Yeah, right.
Boom, you get rid of it.
Just right there. Just everything.
What if we just built a bridge over it? Just a big highway.
Honestly, I'm hoping that's what they're doing with the road construction. I hope that is what's happening. And then
just bypass it.
We're just going to go right over top. And then all the garbage people in that garbage area,
well, think about it.
Don't need to see them.
Hey,
all right.
Flying cars, when we start flying, you're not going to have that problem anymore.
It's just awful. And I hate the things I said about humanity driving through that area. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad about what I said. But then actually,
I think you drive through there a lot, don't you? Every time you got to go see your parents, and
every time I got to go to Wisconsin, I have to go through that area, and I just, how everything could suck so bad around that area is beyond me. and I hate it. I hate it. I hate everyone
I
there.
hate it.
And I know I should be a good Christian, and I should love thy neighbor, but I don't think Jesus meant those people.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant that area.
Well, for me, it's a question for Indiana. Like I said earlier, why did you waste that? That's the best part of your state right there. That is beachfront property, and you throw just nasty Gary into it.
And I get it. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Jackson 5." Yeah, that's all you have now. All right.
What does that even mean?
Right?
Because somebody that was famous came from your city, now it's better? No.
Yeah.
No, quit leaning on famous people coming from your town. How about you just clean it up?
Just a like that whole, like, it's amazing. Like, as soon as I hit, I'm trying to think, like, what's the point? It's like the Belvedere Oasis. Like, you hit the Belvedere Oasis, and from there, it's just going to be garbage. It's just awful. Awful.
Hey, I went through Gary, but not only through Gary, my GPS took me off the highway, like into it for like a shortcut or something. I'm like, wrong place for a shortcut, GPS.
Well, here's where I'm at too. This is where I'm at too. Like, the day before we left on Thursday of last week, we looked at the directions. It said 3.5 hours. Before we left, because of construction, it added an extra hour to that. So it went from 3.5 hours to 4.5 hours. And then it just, dude, we kept just losing time as we got closer. And awful.
That's the worst.
Awful. Just
never gonna get there.
Carpet bomb the area. Okay.
Yeah, probably not a good weekend to be traveling. Actually, any weekend right around now.
No.
It's just gonna be busy. And you know what? Love the construction guys. You guys work hard.
I'm not blaming them, all right? I'm just blaming that garbage.
Is it the only time that you can do construction up north? Because obviously you can't be doing it in the winter.
Right.
I'm like, damn, it's like the most traffic time.
Tell you what, you want to be a gazillionaire?
Isn't it dangerous for the construction workers, Like,
if you want to be a gazillionaire, all right, you want to have more money than Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
You figure out a way to do construction in the wintertime up north.
Yeah.
Be amazing.
I mean, I'm sure you can do. There's a lot of things you can do, probably, but
not enough.
Nothing.
You can't.
Nothing with the roads.
Can't lay that asphalt, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, I appreciate you taking time for me to John Madden that terrible area.
Hey, Fox Cadoodle worked out pretty good there. I like that you chose you chose yellow.
Yeah, of course. Just like Maddenwood. Boom. Here's a guy. Here's a garbage town.
Hey, boom.
Garbage town with garbage people. Hey, boom.
Here's the guy.
Blow it all up. Anyway, so yeah, and you know what I'm going to do? I think like weekly, I'm going to just remind people how terrible that area is, just until it really, maybe something will be done. Maybe a petition can get started. I don't know.
Much like how we were reminding people that Michigan beat Ohio State football, what a few years ago, for like a year. We kept talking about it.
And you just did right there. It's a good thing to bring up. It's been a while. It's been a little while. Beat them twice.
Twice.
Suck it, Ohio. You're a garbage place too.
Just bringing all the neighborhood towns and states into it.
Well, they need
you
to
guys
be held.
suck. You guys suck.
You know what?
Everybody
need to be held.
Suck.
You need to be held accountable.
Maybe
all right,
and it's neighbor.
No, there's no way. All right, there's no way. These places need to be held accountable. Okay, they really do. Anyway, all right, that's enough of me ranting, folks. Let's get to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. You know what? That area is much like a septic tank that is overflowing, and we need Pump That Septic to pump it out. All right?
Pump That Septic. We need all of your crew. We're just going to send them all to Gary.
All the hoses down into Gary, and we'll just see what we can
take it all out.
Pump That Septic. Pump it out. So I'm sure if you've watched any news or entertainment reports, everyone's been talking about Oppenheimer. It opened in theaters, and what's crazy is it's heavy, figuratively and literally.
So maybe I'm living in a,
So Christopher Nolan's film Oppenheimer, it's the story of Robert Oppenheimer, who was named the father of the atomic bomb.
Oh, yes, I have heard about this.
It's like it's a serious story, right? Well, here's the thing though. The movie is so long that it's actually becoming a problem, or it could be problematic for theaters, because the film reel is 6 miles long and weighs 600 pounds.
What?
So the movie is exactly 3 hours
Wait,
long.
wait.
Right.
So they're still showing movies on that big film roll?
Yeah.
It's not all digital?
I think it's better quality on the film roll.
No, there's no way. No, there's no way.
Hunter, I'm not just making this story up to confuse you. I'm telling you
What?
they're
Theaters are still using the.
I'm sure they're a lot better now, like as far as the operating. But yeah, it says the reel of film is 6 miles long and weighs 600 pounds. And so Nolan, the director, he had to go and ask IMAX if they could accommodate the film.
Why do we have this figured out? What are you guys doing? There's no way it's better. Digital is the best.
You think so? I don't know. Compressing it down to digital. Think about that.
It would save you a 600-pound reel of film. For sure.
Well, don't you think? Hell, put it on a flash drive, slide it in.
Yeah,
but I bet you
press play. Welcome to the new age, dude.
Here's my take. I bet you compressing it down to digital isn't as good.
Takes away quality.
Takes away. Think about like when you burn a CD. It's never as good. You know, your Spring Break Mix 04 that you got from Napster, all right? Probably didn't have the same highs and lows as, the HD recording.
Okay, beyond the fact, the mind-blowing fact that they still use film.
Yep.
So this movie's so long.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're originally talking about.
That's the main thing, yeah.
That's the main thing. So it's so long and so heavy that it's causing problems for theaters.
Yeah. Like he had to check and see, like, can you guys play this movie? It's 3 hours, exactly 3 hours long.
Yeah,
that's 2
hours.
I mean, I get it. It's a big story.
Remember when every movie was like an hour and a half? Every single movie.
Yep.
Remember when like the first 2 hour movie came out? I was like, wow.
Are you kidding me? I got to sit here for 2 hours?
There were 2 hour movies, but like, when it became a little bit more common, you're just like, damn, dude, I don't like sit in the theater for 2 hours.
The new Barbie movie is 2 hours long.
Why?
Right. That's a Barbie, a live action Barbie movie, and it's that's
too much build up. Then there's too much of something. We need to cut something.
Yeah,
I don't care. Get to the point. Get to the meat and potatoes.
It should be 90 minutes with credits.
With
for the Barbie movie. With credits. All right. So yeah, everyone's making, and I guess like maybe we should be like, oh, that's awesome that they're making these epic films, but also like 3 hours. I got to sit there for 3 hours.
Do theaters still do intermissions, or did they ever do intermissions? With like a really long movie, they'd stop at halfway.
Hey, like one of my favorite movies of all time, Jeremiah Johnson. You know him, Jeremiah.
Did something about the concession come up on the screen?
They have a little like a what's that called? It's an intermission, but there's a word for it. But anyway, yeah, it has a break in the movie where it's like, all right, that first part was long. Let's go stretch our legs, refill the popcorn. We'll come back here and just
shorten it up, please.
Yep.
That's what it gets me with the series, like the TV series.
Yeah,
just leave you hanging all the time.
Yep.
All the time for another week for it to be strung up again.
Oh, what's gonna happen? You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Hold on.
No, I don't want to wait. That's why I love movies. Get it done. Let's go.
That's why I love Netflix has 90-minute movies. They got a category that's like 90-minute movies, and it's all of them are from the 80s and 90s. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Yep. 90-minute laughs. But anyway, so there you go. 600-pound Oppenheimer. What about this, Hunter? It's Shark Week.
Oh boy, still doing that, huh?
In the water. Shark Week once again on Discovery Channel. There's still plenty of summer left for you to be eaten by a shark. Here's some things though that you can do from Shark Week Sharks in the water that you can do to avoid the unfortunate shark attack. Swim, surf, or paddle in groups because sharks are more likely to target a solo person.
Yeah.
Stay close to shore.
Yeah.
Avoid being in the water at dusk or dawn.
Yeah.
Sharks are attracted to contrast, so don't wear anything bright.
Check.
Or any jewelry that sparkles.
Check.
Don't swim near a fishing area because sharks might be attracted to the bait.
Yep. Check.
Avoid sandbars because sharks tend to congregate there.
Check. How about the last one? Don't get in the effing water. Check.
Just don't swim in the water. Don't swim in the water.
There's stuff in there that can kill you. The odds of getting bit by a shark are astronomical. It's not going to happen. You're fine.
Right.
It's not going to happen, but there is a chance, right?
Right.
These things have some
right.
sharp, triangular teeth that will sink into your skin so
You know what I
fast.
heard? You know what I heard somewhere too that's even more terrifying is that salt water keeps your body's it stops your body's ability to clot.
Stop.
So you just keep bleeding. So there you get bit from that shark. Now you just become you're chumming the water with your blood.
They're coming from miles. Can't they smell that from like 100 miles?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a perfect killing machine.
What?
You're dead.
You can smell that in the water.
Now, Hunter, if you do get attacked,
yeah.
All right. If that shark comes up,
God, get out of here.
Right, if that shark comes up and does that. Sorry for everyone on the street.
Man.
Here's what you need to do. You need to hit the shark in the eyes, snout, or gills. Get out of the water.
Tyson that thing.
Get out of the water as soon as possible because the shark may attack again. And when swimming away from the shark, keep the movements in as calm and as smooth as possible. That's what you're thinking.
I don't think you're supposed to swim away. So if you think about it, the fish bait. What are you doing with the fish bait? You're squirming it around. Yeah, that's what you're doing when you're flailing away from the shark. You're attracting it to you. Just sit there. I know it's hard. God, could you imagine that?
That's what's so crazy.
Bobber, just sitting there.
What kills me about these tips? Like, all right, if you are attacked by a shark, I'm not going to remember any of that. All of my shark training, all right, of how to avoid, it's going to go right out the window because I was just attacked by an epic shark.
You know what I'm doing? I'm running on top of the water because at that point I have the ability to do that.
Right.
I have no idea how, but that's what's happening. I'm running on top of the water like Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's been a while since I've been to the ocean, but I'm at the point where it's like, do I need to go in? It's water. Do I need to go into it?
You know what
I've seen it before.
It's not being able to see what's underneath you. It's your head above the water and not knowing, there's so much down there. Just kind of kicking around, but you can't see it.
Right.
It really is like you're a piece of bait. That's what you kind of feel like.
Yep. You just are in there.
I'm good on the water.
Right.
If you're in a pool,
at least the ocean,
I don't know.
Even a lake,
I'm good.
What about like a nice pond? All right,
that's even worse.
There's probably a snapping turtle in there. Right there. He's gonna
snapping turtle teeth. There goes a toe.
Holy snapping turtle teeth! Right
Ow.
Yeah, maybe we do just keep it in a pool. Of course, in a pool, if you're in Florida, an alligator's going to jump in there. So
how about this? You got legs, feet, and toes for land. That's what they're for. Not for kicking in water.
I think we evolved and we got rid of the fins and the gills.
That?
All right?
Not webbed for reasons. Stay out of the damn water.
Stay out of the water, everyone.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Sharks. Swim
around. Need a full week too, by the way.
At this point,
it's Shark Day. Come on.
Like, what else is there about sharks that we need to know? Nothing, right? We've done it all.
We've done the studies.
Until they do something cool, like, hey,
this guy's gonna get eaten at the end of the
right. Like, hey, this guy is a mass murderer, right? And we're gonna feed him.
Like, we're gonna lower like the goat in Jurassic Park. We're gonna.
Like that, I'd probably tune into. All right, like they need to spice it up a little, and I think everyone would get on board with. Right, here's a guy. Okay, he's on death row. He's a real piece of trash. Piece of trash. Right. He's got a sentence coming up. Also, it's Shark Week. Why don't we just combine the two? Yeah. All right, save the gas, save whatever they put into him. All right. Why don't we just drop him into a Shark Tank?
Actually, a lot of people would tune into that.
I would too. I would watch it. I know that sounds.
A guy get eaten alive by a shark.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, if he's a real piece of trash, I'm not saying
You got your popcorns.
Yeah, right. This is good. Yeah, and you get those sharks like get those sharks real pissed off. I mean, like shock them a little bit. All right,
shock them a little bit. Yeah. Maybe starve them for a week.
Yeah, don't feed them for a while. Okay.
How about this? Tune in next week for the piranhas. The piranhas, you should see that episode.
Yeah, we're gonna get another son of a bitch from Death Row.
Hey, you know what? People shaped up real quick.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
think about that.
Show them one episode. Oh,
if that was an option of like, hey, look, you do something bad, you could be fed to sharks. All right, people are gonna shape up real quick, real quick. Yeah.
Oh God.
Viewership through the roof. We've never seen higher ratings.
Pay-per-view, only on pay-per-view.
We fed that guy to the shark. Everyone watched it. It's crazy. Sharks in the water. All right. I think we can end on that. That was good. That was good. That's your morning dump. We'll be back. Oh. All right. Get everyone here. Happy Monday, Brad. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Tyler. Hello.
What's up?
David said he loves Shark Week. He's kind of bored with it. Not that I don't
do.
appreciate
I'm sorry.
it, I'm just kind of bored with it.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of footage of sharks swimming around and people being all serious.
Yeah. Good morning, Nikki. Zarcathius, we finally got to meet Zarcathius.
Yeah.
Well, we got to see him again for the first time in a long time.
You know what? Hey, Zarcathius, you know what Brock said as when you left the first time, you came back to get the keyword or whatnot.
Yeah.
Brock, I'm calling you out. He goes, I thought Zarcathius was going to be like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I did. I'm saying, I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, it's just like
some of the shit he says, and then he's on Twitch. I feel like I'm an old man on Twitch right now. Yeah.
It's good to meet you, man. Yeah.
Yep, back at it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, don't feel bad because we get the same thing. Yeah, you know what I get a lot when people don't know what I look like? They're like, man, I thought you were like 400 pounds, man.
I thought you were bigger.
Like,
I thought you were bigger. Wait, Eric, Shacks in the water.
In the water.
Shacks. I love it.
Crikey.
Shacks. Shacks.
In the water. Hey, you know what? You watch Crocodile Dundee, right?
What? Are you kidding me? It's a classic, man.
You know what a bull roarer is? Got one. Bull roarer. At my dad's shop, my dad bought a bull roarer. Look it up.
What's that?
Look it up.
Hold on. Let's see what is it. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Sorry, we were catching up with everyone off air.
In the water.
In the water shack.
So we were bringing up Australian stuff, and I brought up Paul Hogan, right? Is that Paul Hogan?
Yeah, Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
You know what? My dad bought a bull roarer.
Is that the
No, that's a didgeridoo.
Oh, that's a didgeridoo. I'm an idiot.
Look up a bull roarer.
Bull roarer. Roarer is a hard word. Roarer.
I think so. I think you're right on that one. Damn, that's the first thing you spelled right in a long time.
Shut up. I'm not that bad. Bull roarer.
So remember the part in the movie where he stands up on the hill?
Oh yeah.
And it looks like almost like a fishing spoon, but it's a piece of wood attached to a string.
Right.
And you whip it around your head. Whoa. Dude, it's pretty hard to do it. You got to get some string and get some length with it. Dude, it makes the coolest noise.
The bull roarer, rhombus or turndun, is an ancient ritual musical instrument and device historically used for communicating over great distances.
Yep.
It consists of a piece of wood attached to a string, which, when swung in a large circle, produces a roaring vibration sound.
It's crazy sounding.
It dates back to the Paleolithic period, being found in Ukraine, dating back 18,000 BC.
Wow. Got one hanging on the fridge in the shop. It's pretty cool looking, too. Somebody painted a real nice design on it. Looks real Australian, real official.
Here, let me, I got some audio here. Let me see if I can.
It's a crazy sound.
Here, be quiet for a second. I'm going to see if this can.
There you go. Come on, get. Sounds like a gorilla making love or something.
Weird.
It is a weird thing.
A gorilla making love. You know what that sounds like?
But yeah, man, that guy sucked at it. By the way, that was not a good example. You can really if you get the rhythm going. You got to get some length on the rope, which is hard to get it going. Yeah. But once you get it, you can really wind it up.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Awesome, man. Why'd your dad buy this?
You know what? I don't know. He also has the Crocodile Dundee knife. My dad's just like me. He's got random stuff. He loves random things.
That's where
loves Crocodile Dundee.
Who doesn't? Right?
One day I go to the shop. I think this is around the time we were building the Jeep, And I brought it up one day. And literally the next week, he's like, hey, remember I was talking about that? I bought one off of eBay. So we're out in the front yard. You know?
That's funny.
Rocky. It is cool though. You feel like kind of feel a man or something. I don't know.
Did you get in a loincloth and paint your face and everything like that?
Exactly. Listening for another one in the distance.
There's not one because it's not Australia. We're not in the bush. All right. All right. Well, chalk it up. Another thing I learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Learned a lot today. It's been very educational.
To the show.
All right. Well, it's time for Sports Hunter. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. So yeah.
Damn,
let's do sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other delicious drinks like Good Boy vodka seltzers. Every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser.
There was some sports scores last night in baseball. You can check those out on Google, but we're going to get right to some stories because we're running late, and Brock's got a story as well, I believe. So I'm just going to kick it off with soccer. This is kind of crazy, dude. Brazil takes its soccer seriously. I think we all knew that. They're not letting work get in the way of rooting on their team in the Women's World Cup. The government announced that civil servants won't have to worry about being late on game days. Literally, on days that games start at 7:30 a.m. Brasilia time, they you go to work at 11. Just chalk it up. We're going to work. Everybody's going to work at 11. When games start at 8 a.m., you don't have to go to work till 12. And that's just Brazil-wide.
Wow.
Isn't that wild to the sport? You know what? And more power to them, because if everybody's watching it, which in Brazil, everybody's watching that. Yeah. It's the biggest sport in Brazil.
Well, it's kind of like the conversation that we've had
with the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, right?
Let's take the day off afterwards. Why not?
Do that, or why does the Super Bowl have to be at 8 o'clock at night or 7, whatever they have all day. They have all day to do it. It's like, no, let's do it at an inconvenient time. It'll run late. It'll run long. Everyone's going to bitch about it the next day. You know what I mean?
Okay. Throughout the entire nation, all right? If there was a vote, do you think more than half the people would say, yes, we're taking the day off after the Super Bowl?
I think they've done that study. And like most people say, yeah, make it
then why not do it? Majority rules then. That's what I don't understand sometimes with everything. Majority rules.
That's not how it works.
It's not how it. Why?
No.
Why isn't it like that with everything?
It's like they like to think that by giving us the option, we're going to be appeased and make, oh, yeah, that's fine. It's fun to talk about.
Like, oh, wait, want.
Even though everyone wants it, we're not going to do it.
Sucks. It sucks.
It's like daylight savings time. It's the same thing. Still dragging our feet on that one. And everyone has said, yeah, we don't want it anymore.
Majority rules. That's the kind of government we need, right?
Yeah.
Majority rules.
Yeah. And O'Doyle rules.
And O'Doyle, too. O'Doyle rules. Until you hit that banana. Anyway, there you go. In Brazil, they got to figure it out. Everybody's going to be watching it. Everybody's going to be hammered. Everybody's going to be, don't go to work until noon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like that. I really like that. Anyway, what's your story?
Do you want me to do mine or do you want to save it?
No, let's do it.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I was working on something else. I know we have a lot of fun here with the WNBA. We like to joke about it. We like to have a good time. However, I'll even say that this one guy took it a little too far. YouTuber, his name is Jadon Adams, has been reportedly banned from all NBA-related events following a series of remarkably dull, sexist pranks he pulled while sitting courtside at WNBA games. Attending a Los Angeles Sparks game this past week, Adams, dressed head to toe in pajamas, occupied several courtside seats and pretended to sleep. His YouTube.
I'm sorry to laugh. I don't mean to laugh because I wanted to be on the other side of this.
Right.
I support the WNBA. I support everything that they, about
it. His YouTube video shared on Thursday showed that when he was first given a warning by security, he lies that he has a medical condition that requires him to sleep. an attempt at comedy akin to something a teenager might do. Again, I'm just reading the story from JezebelEvents.com. So yeah, so this guy, this YouTuber was like, all right, I'm gonna go get some views. And by doing that, I'm gonna dress in pajamas and sleep courtside at a WNBA game.
Okay. First off, the WNBA, these girls are amazing.
Exactly.
They could dribble, shoot, everything around anybody.
They would work us on the court.
Anybody you know.
Right.
You know, with that being said, damn, he bought how many seats?
Here's the thing: I think it's kind of terrible that he was able to get multiple courtside seats at this game, right?
Wore his pajamas and pretend to go to sleep, and then when he got in trouble, said that he had a condition.
Yeah, and I need to.
Wow, dude, kids are. You know what? People are brutal.
Yeah.
You know what? Society. Okay, first off, we have a submarine that goes underneath, and multiple people pass.
Right.
And the first thing that society does is make a meme over it.
Yeah.
That right there tells you, oh boy, where are we headed?
Yeah. Not good. I
mean, people nowadays are just absolutely brutal. And you know what it's for? Bing, 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 bing.
For likes and views.
Oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible. It is really pulling everything apart. Social media is just the worst.
It is.
God.
Now I will admit, this was a little funny. All right. Okay.
You can't admit that.
It's a little funny. Okay. Because we have joked plenty. All right. We have joked plenty about the NBA.
It's all fun and games.
It's all fun and games, right? I mean, if
we wouldn't go to an actual game and
I wouldn't do it
sleep.
I wouldn't do it in the front row. I may go up a few rows. Okay. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Hey, you know what? Most women could fall asleep during the Super Bowl too. Why don't you women talk about that, huh?
Right. I like the soothing sound of layups. That's why that helps me sleep at the WNBA.
What a jerk. You know what? We sit here and we rip on the WNBA, but we'll sit there and watch a guy swing a golf club on TV, not seeing where the ball's going. Why do we watch that?
Yeah, and
it's the same thing every time.
And I know
an old guy swinging a club.
You could get me in my prime, all right, like healthy prime athletic Brock. I wouldn't score a point against anyone in the WNBA. Not a single person.
Not a chance.
Not a single person.
Not a chance.
However, I'm still a man, and I'll be like, that's boring, and I'm not going to watch women play basketball. Right?
You're a jerk.
Just dunk it already, for God's sakes.
Hey, you know what? There's women in there that could throw it down.
Yeah, if you lower the hoop.
Jeez, man. Hey, you know what? Don't ruin my sports report, all right?
God, Hunter,
I'm not affiliated with this at all.
I can't believe Hunter would say that. That's so inappropriate. So, yeah, obviously, he took it too far. And now, I mean, hope he got a lot of views because he's banned from all NBA games, not just WNBA. He's banned from NBA, too. So, hope it was worth it, buddy.
Why NBA? That's wild. That's weird.
They're probably, showing
it's all
solidarity
the same, right?
with it. Yeah. And just saying, like, F this guy,
All right, you done with your story?
I think the final score of that game he fell asleep at was like 42-29, something like that. Something like that.
There you go.
That's all I got. That's it. We're done. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
God.
Inappropriate, Hunter. Hold on a second. All right. Morning, CJ.
What's it say? Sorry, my camera's blocking some of that.
No, it's fine. Oh, CJ also mentioned he has 3 Rambo knives, or the Rambo 3 knife.
Oh, Rambo 3 knife.
He's got the Rambo 3 knife. No, Zarcadia said, have either of you ever climbed the tower at the Washington Zoo in Michigan City? No. I avoid things I can fall off of.
I've been to the Washington Park Zoo. What tower? There's a tower?
Is that the one in near Kalamazoo?
No. Michigan City's the other way.
Oh, Michigan. Oh yeah, Michigan City. I've missed that part. No, I've never been to that one. We've only been to
You should go to the Washington Park Zoo. It's pretty sweet.
Is it good?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. I haven't been to any other zoo really.
Potawatomi's nice. They just got lions there at the Potawatomi Zoo. So
they got tigers at the Washington one.
Yeah, nice.
Because I remember just sitting there. That's like the one thing there that I was like, I sat there for like a half hour just staring at that thing. Like,
what? It's the same thing when they got the lions in there. Like you just because I remember them building it, and then the next time we went, they had it.
Dude.
And I was like, holy shit! Look at those things.
It's a big animal.
That's just crazy.
I think I'd sit there and I'd imagine like, what if there like wasn't a cage?
Wasn't a cage?
You know, what if that thing was out in the wild? I'm out here in the wild. What do I do? There's nothing you can do.
Nothing. You're dead. All right. That's what it is.
That's what you do. You do. Come on, make it quick.
Come on.
Right there.
Right there. Hang on. All right, we're gonna do a short. Down. Current national catchphrase.
What's the topic?
It's National Drive-Through Day. If you could have any service through drive-through, what would it be?
I kind of got a story around this.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. We never had this story right here. That's a trip on a plane. Well, a
Florida man.
You're not doing what a Florida man can.
I'm a Florida man. We should make shirts. It says I'm a Florida man. I'm Florida man.
I am the Florida man. Florida man. Well,
you know how long it took me to realize that Flo Rida
is Florida? Yeah.
God, I'm talking years, man. And I played Flo Rida.
DJ ever.
I guess I just didn't put it together until he was like, yeah, from Florida. I think I watched like some document or something he was in. And they said it. And I'm like, oh, God.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Flo Rida. It's pretty smart, right? It's a good name.
Yeah.
Got great music, too. Florida's got to be hot right now. Woo! Oh. Is Maddie B on? Can you see who's doing or no? Maddie B, if you're watching, how hot is it in Florida right now? I guess I could just.
Not so much the heat; it's the humidity.
Oof,
is what it is. So.
Yeah, I lived there for a summer, man, and you know what? I will say, you kind of get used to it, but you definitely take a lot of showers.
Yeah, for sure. You're just sticky all the time.
Yeah,
I hate it.
That's why everybody there has a pool, like a screened-in pool is a popular thing in Florida. It's got to be screened in because you don't want any alligators in there. Jesus.
You want a little baby pool alligator?
Have you seen that video? That lady who was in the pool and that
alligator
swims after her. Ah,
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. It's quick.
No, thank you.
Good.
All right, here we go. Liv said,
damn.
Well, to answer your question,
how hot it is in Florida right now?
Yeah, Liv said my parents live in Fort Myers and it's 98, but a heat index of 107.
Wow. Oh, 107.1, huh? Wow.
Woof. Ugh, that's too hot, and that's a muggy 107.
You know what? Yeah. Somebody else from Arizona was in town that lived in Arizona, and they're like, "Well, you know, somebody here was like, it's a dry heat, though, right?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Stop saying that." I hate it when people over here say that. They're like, "You know what 115 feels like? 115.
It's hot.
It's hot. I don't care if it's dry, humid, super dry. It's 115 degrees."
They got that heat wave. They got that heat wave there, like in Arizona and Texas and everything. People are baking cookies in their cars. Some lady made a loaf of bread in her. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yep.
That's when you need another house somewhere else.
Yeah, literally anywhere else
'Cause-
that's not
'cause-
on the surface of the sun.
So when we were in Florida, like, yeah, we have to paint the cars a certain way or with a certain type of paint because the paint warps in the heat. I'm like, move. What is that
Right.
doing to your skin then? Like
You see the photo of the kayak in Texas, and it's in the truck bed, and it's literally bent in half because it's so hot. Yeah,
that's not.
yeah,
That's a sign.
it's not, yeah.
Much like
You're gonna go out
Tornado
in that?
Alley. When the 9th tornado has hit your house, it's
Yeah.
time to move.
Move your house. Yeah. Oh, but it's so pretty here. It's so pretty.
Jesus.
Move.
Take
Yeah.
a hint.
Anyway.
That is hot. 107.
Warm. All right. Well, thank God we're not in Florida right now. Not just because of the heat.
Hey,
because
you
of
know
the
what though?
people and everything.
Have you seen what this week looks like?
Is it warm this
90,
week?
91, 92.
Is it? We're
93.
finally getting some heat, huh? It's been
I
kind
know.
of a cool summer.
Yeah. It's been nice. It really has been nice.
I'm gonna have to kick the AC on. I'm not happy about that. It's gonna be
Yeah, that one.
expensive. It's gonna be expensive. And that money just going right through the vents. All right.
Dad.
Yeah, that's right. Don't touch the thermostat. All right. Folks, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spiritwear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South
Be an
Cleveland
athlete.
in St. Joe. Yeah, be an athlete. Athlete?
Athlete.
Like a cleat? What is? I can't say words today.
You're not one with words this morning.
This is terrible.
Hike school.
Hike school. I can't wait till I get to hike school and play sports and be an athlete. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. So today, I don't know how this topic's going to turn out. It's National Drive-Through Day. So we thought if you could get any service you wanted through drive-through, what would it be?
I got a small story around this, and this actually has to do with Florida, which we were just talking about. So my half my family lives in Florida, and one side lives in Winter Haven, Auburndale, kind of near Polk County, right in the middle.
Hit the good spot of Florida.
Good spot, man. I'm
in
telling
the
you,
middle.
Things happen. Things happen in the middle of Florida, for sure. But right down the road from their house, and I loved this, going and staying at their house when we go to Florida. It's a convenience store that literally you drive through, right through the middle of like this barn. And there's somebody there. Right. And they're like, what do you need? Some peanuts, beer. Right. You just kind of looking around. Some beef jerky, some cigs. You know, whatever it is you need. You need your car filled with gas, they'll do that right there. Right. Never have to get out of your car. It was like the coolest thing ever. And I always thought, why isn't that here? Right. It's got to be illegal for some reason. Like,
well, why though? Like, you're right. Like, because
it's too convenient. Like, what?
It makes so much sense. So much sense. You just pull up,
and then you tip the person, which I felt great about because they're running around the store doing stuff for you. You know, here's an extra few bucks. Thanks, man.
Right.
Take off.
This is awesome. I didn't have to get out of my car.
Full service.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So to further that, what I would have, I mean, the beer, man. The beer was one of the main things. 30 rack right through the window. What's the difference? If you walk in and grab it or somebody hands it to you through a window, what's the difference?
Right. Right.
You know,
I don't think
like they cracked it and handed it to you. You know.
Zarkathia said he saw his first one in Ohio in the 80s, but why aren't they everywhere? Maybe we should open a drive-through convenience.
For the past few years, when my family was in town, what was it, back in like 2015? We were talking about it, and I like seriously considered like, I got to talk to somebody, because where would you go? Right. Oh, I got to get out and pump my gas, or I can just drive through this building and get everything I need without moving.
I would go out of my way to go to it. Right. Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. So that already exists. So I don't know how many drive-through convenience stores there are but I'm right there with you. There needs to be more.
I have drive-through fireworks.
Drive-through fireworks.
Cool. You know, just give me a pack of bottle rockets.
Yeah, take me that. Honestly, that'd be nice too. I mean, anything drive-through would be great, you know. And what's crazy though is we've gotten to the point, because I kind of struggled this one. I'm like, what would I like drive-through? Because like groceries, I thought about, but I'm like, well, we kind of already get that because you can get the delivery, or not that you can.
Think about this one. I got your answer. A drive-through Walmart. And you just keep going around aisle to aisle. You just keep driving, and there's certain exits on each end. but you just drive through it. Why not?
That would be
Epic.
Amazing. Because it's
too
hard.
Many people would steal and just drive off. That's why.
That's true. That's true.
Just fill the car up.
Like Toretto out of there.
Yeah.
Well, now do we kind of get that again with like the pickup groceries? Like that we do the grocery pickup all the time, right?
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong there.
But I guess I haven't really stretched the limits of what I could buy. Like, can I buy a shirt with my groceries? Can you do that? Will they just go shop for you?
See, that's weird too, because a lot of things you got to try on.
Right.
I guess there's some things
but I also know I know my size, and if I can return it, I don't think I'd be too upset if it's like, all right, I'll just go return it if I don't have to get out of my car.
Yeah.
I am gonna steal one from you, Hunter, and I think we can talk about this. A drive-through like massage.
Oh yeah, dude.
Or chiropractor, right?
How would that
I don't
work?
know how it would work, but if I could just drive in, get my units,
get rubbed, drive-through rub.
just hit my shoulders. I've been driving all day. That'd be pretty nice.
How about like the drive-through? It's called the scrub and rub. While your car's getting washed, they rub you. You get a nice little massage. The scrub and rub.
I think people are going to take that the wrong way.
Wait a second. I thought you were going to. Oh, a back massage.
Oh, back massage. I got you now.
Not tug, rub.
Oh, that's scrub and tug. Is that what it is? That's different.
I read it
down
wrong.
The street. That's down the street. That's down the street.
Not a T. Okay, I got it.
So I'm trying to think of anything else, and honestly, Facebook, everything was all dirty. Everyone was just it's right along there.
Dirtbag answers, huh?
Right, just a bunch of dirtbag answers.
Nothing you can say over the
Nothing
air.
I can say. Everyone thought we were going a certain direction with this.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything weird that would be good for drive-through? Anything you think of?
Nah.
Drive-through haircut? What about that?
Oh yeah, there you go. Drive-through haircut.
But how would that work, though? Would they get in your car? Do you stick your head out the window?
You just stick it out into the... Just buzz you up real quick.
Give me a quick trim, just right there.
Right
there. So, what else?
I'm trying to think.
A lot of stuff has been convenience sized.
I'm just thinking stores, just any store. Like big box stores. How about like a drive-through Best Buy or something?
I mean, I would or like Dunham's, like a drive-through Dunham's, a drive-through Bass Pro Shop. Like, that'd be awesome, right? But you couldn't.
Much like how Walgreens has the drive-up pharmacy window.
Right.
Like, why don't they just have one of those for a drive-up? Just, hey, can you run and grab this for me real quick? I don't feel like, especially for like older people, so they don't have to get out of the car and go get the wheelchair. It's a big ordeal.
Well, you know what's crazy is the pandemic really upped that for a lot of people. Like, there's still a lot of places where it's like, hey, if you still want the curbside option, but
why not offer the service? I still don't understand why they don't have the drive-through convenience store thing. There's got to be a law. There has to be a law against it. It's too convenient. You can't be handing beers through windows. This is ridiculous. You have to get out of your car and go into the place and grab it and put it in your window. Some people just don't. It's common sense. Make it easy.
You're right, man. God, if you had just a garage door on each side.
On each side. That's what this one was. It was like it was like a big barn almost. Garage door each side. They opened up the garage doors 7 a.m. You start on this end. You drive through. You kind of got to see everything. You get up to the window. They had a little window. They would open. They're like, "What you need?" Boom, 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 boom. Here you go.
Most times you know what you need.
Exactly.
Well, we should do that.
I'm serious.
We should. Is there any old garages around here that?
How about the old Hot Nut? Is that what it was called, or is that did they tear that down?
I don't know.
It's kind of over by like Popeyes in Benton Harbor.
Well, I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
It was like a Hot Now there or something.
If it's got 2 garage doors, man, we'll be printing money.
We need to do something here.
But we need gas, so you got to have the gas. So I think that's kind of a big selling.
It's like an F1 pit stop. We'll kind of make it like that feeling too.
Yeah.
Haul ass in there. Stop real quick at the yellow line. We'll have a whole crew running around your car, washing windows. Kind of feel important,
What about a drive-through doctor?
Ooh. Oh, they did have that with COVID. The drive-through, just bam, giving you shots through the window.
Oh,
bam.
That was in my neck, man.
Not even aiming, just bam.
But kind of, you think about that. If you could go in, they check your blood. You don't have to get out of the car. They check your blood pressure. Yeah. They give you your medicine.
They'll check up and go.
Yeah, check up and go. That'd be nice. Might be hard for like a proctologist. You got to get your.
You stick your butt out the window.
That is such a visual now.
It really is a visual.
With an ass out of a window and a doctor just getting ready.
Oh, he's got his glove on.
An ass sticking out the window of a Toyota Corolla.
You just see a snap.
All right. There you go. Make sure your hand's off the wheel. All right.
You got it in park?
You got it in park. Make sure it's in park because you're going to feel a little pressure.
Pull the brake. Pull the brake. You're going to be squirming. Oh!
You're taking the glove off of that hand right there with that one. Sir, can you come back around? I need my glove, please. Come back around. Come back around. Anyway. Got violated in my Corolla. Anyway. I think that's probably good enough. I don't know if there's any other drive-through thing we can do. Yeah. I wasn't sure how this was going to work out.
I think we established, though, that we need a drive-through convenience store.
It should be everywhere. It's just stupid that there's not. Yeah.
Somebody
take anything away from this, someone do it because it's insane that everyone's not.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Take care of it. The one good thing we got out of Florida is that drive-through.
You know, hey.
That's one good thing. They got it, man. They got it. All right. That's your topic of the day. We'll be back with more. Stick around. Oh, damn it. Alan had a good one. Drive-through dentist. I like that. Just get there and
you can already like lean back in your.
You just lean back in your seat and let them get in there. Yeah, I like that. That's a good answer.
An eye doctor, any kind of doctor, you know?
Yeah, anything just pop in. I mean, because you really don't need the full body check on most things, you know? If it's just like, quick eye exam. Like, sir, you should not be driving. Your eyes are terrible. Get out of the driver's seat. Yeah, I can't really see. Anyway. All right, good enough. Well, hey, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. Fun Monday with you, and then we'll see you back here tomorrow for more of Brock and Hunter. Bye.